Hi, I'm Megosano Sakhrie, a lettering artist based in Koima. I run a page called m.for.apples on Instagram where I post on my interest on calligraphy, typography, lettering, watercolors and other craft works. This time I got the opportunity to work in the creative team that the government put together for the G20 Business Meet that was held here in Koima from April 4th to 6th. It was a team that the government set together, positioning officials from different departments. In the creative team, there were officials from the Information Technology and Communications Department. Most of the designs were done by the IT department, and I assisted where I could. The main poster design was done by a studio in Dimapur called DR Clean. They did the branding, and the specifications for branding this year was since there was a main logo and theme that the central G20 Secretariat had already come up with, so we had to stick to that, but we wanted to bring a tribal touch and genuine, authentic design aesthetics to our creatives. So our Clean Studio helped us in coming up with a master poster design, a branding, where they made sure that the tribal motifs were used, and it was a detailed researched design where they used the patterns and the motifs that I usually seen in our older folks tattooed on them. So that was where the inspiration came from, and after our Clean designed the branding for us, we took over from there, and the IT officials that were in the team took over that design and used those creatives in all of our stationaries or the creatives or the advertisements or the flyers that had to go out. So that was how we came up with the main theme and idea for the creative and branding for this. I also got the opportunity to design some postcards for the delegates that came. We added a personalized note to the postcard and wanted them to receive this as soon as they reached their hotels, and the idea behind that was to make them feel welcomed, because hospitality is a big part of our culture, and so we wanted to give like a welcome embrace through our postcards. So that was the idea behind the postcard. On the design aspect, the postcards were based on the common motifs that are seen on our attires, and also the usual, like the state animal tone, the spear, things that really resonates with us. Those elements were used, but this time I wanted to make use of rhododendron because that's our state flower, but we hardly see any of the incorporation of rhododendrons in any of the state designs. So I thought it was time for the rhododendron to shine. Working for G20 was a real eye-opener. Of course, it gave me the privilege to contribute in some design aspects, but then to actually see what went behind the scenes of such an international event was really inspiring and motivating. There were a bunch of people who were dedicated and worked late nights, the accommodations, the logistics, the food, the security, the medical aspects, the disaster response aspect, just so many things that are involved, and our state really put effort in bringing the standard up to the international level this time. That's why it was really inspiring to be in the team, and also sometimes it becomes easy for us to sit back and comment and have opinions of how it could have been gone better. But since I saw what went behind the scenes, it was really inspiring, and I hope that this is going to have an impact even in the days to come.